So I still wonder why people would find it very comfortable to go into the church and steal. I mean, inside the church building to steal. But they will always find it very difficult and scary to go to the shrine to steal, because they know that the juju in the shrine will never spare them. But when it comes to stealing in the church, they find it very comfortable because they know that God will certainly be a merciful God, probably forgive them of their sins. Now, I have a story to tell. Sometime in 2005 and probably 2006, I'm talking about 20 years ago or thereabouts, I attended a church program where they had a youth program in that church. So after that church program, I went to greet some of my friends who were actually instrumentalists, I mean musicians in that church, because we play music together, so we have known ourselves for a very long time. So I just decided to go. I am a member of my church too, who also is a musician in the church where I attend then. So both of us went and then greet them, exchange some pleasantries with our friends who were actually instrumentalists in this particular church. Now, it happened that after a few minutes, while we are still discussing with them, some member of their church walked up to us and told us that they actually want to have a word with us. So probably we thought that maybe they just want us to become their members, want to have some words with us so that they can convert us to becoming their church members. But surprisingly to me, or probably to us, I and my friend, it was like they want to interview us, interrogate us. For what reason? So they told us that the phone has been missing at the exact spot where all of us were actually standing with our friends, I mean member of their church, who were actually instrumentalists in that church. That the phone has been missing. So they are actually suspecting that it should be with either me or my friend that we actually came together to that church program. I was scared. I became so surprised. I was so surprised that why would somebody just walk up to me and then ask me that the phone has been missing, and then I'm the direct suspect. So along the line, I'm talking about a few minutes past 9 p.m. in the evening, they started interrogating us. The youth president of the church came and said, "Gentlemen, you know, we understand how it is. Please just give us the phone and then the whole thing will end here." I was like, "Excuse me, give you which phone?" I don't have any phone apart from my own personal phone that I have with me. I don't have any other phone. And the phone they were actually looking for was Sendo S. If you can remember Sendo S. Sendo S then was like the iPhone we're using now. So they were also asking my friend, "Please, young man, if you know you have the phone with you, just bring it out and then the whole thing will end here." We were like, "Excuse us, what phone are you actually talking about?" So they started interrogating us. They kept interrogating us from that past 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. From 10 p.m. till 11 p.m. in the night, they were still interrogating us. And along the line, they said, "Okay, if you say you don't have the phone, no problem, but we'll pray and then leave you in the hands of God, and then we'll allow God to take care of you." Man, sincerely speaking, I shedded tears right in that church. I was like, I wouldn't want to mention name for some reasons. I was like, me come to church to steal a phone when I have my own phone already? It was crazy. I have to be sincere, it was crazy. Within me, I lost concentration. I never knew what to do at that point in time again. And along the line, they prayed for us and then they left us to go. Not quite long, immediately I got home. Just at the point where I wanted to open my door to go inside and then change up and then maybe sleep. Because the whole situation, the whole incident was still disturbing my mind. I wasn't settled at all. And then a church member, a member of that particular church, just immediately that know where I stay, rushed in. I was like, "Mr. Israel, please, I want to see you." I was like, "This will still test me down to my house. They are still not satisfied." He said, "It's not what you're actually thinking about. I want to tell you that that phone has been found. We have actually found that phone in our church." I was like, "Excuse me, what are you actually saying?" He said, "Please, we are sorry for whatever that has happened. Did you know that that same phone was actually stolen by a member of our church?" I was, "Wow. You are not serious?" He said, "Yes, I'm telling you, the phone was actually stolen by a member of our church." Now, to surprise you the more, this person is a worker in our church, not just an ordinary member of the church. A church worker was the person that stole the phone. So, because he had some confidence in me, he said, "Please, I will tell you the person, but please just keep it within us. Let it just be within us, because you know we are brothers, we are friends, we've come a long way. So let me just tell you the person, but don't tell it to any person." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'll give you that promise. I'm going to keep it." And then he told me the particular brother that stole that phone, who happens to be a church worker, in fact, a Sunday school teacher in the church. Why I'm talking about this story is that I still hear that people go to the church to steal. Is it because God wouldn't end their life at that particular time or release a curse on them immediately? So that is why they find it comfortable to go to the church and steal. But they will always be afraid of going to the shrine to steal, because they know that the spirit in the shrine will not spare them. So I want to ask, if you actually find yourself in my situation, what would you do? Will you sue the church? Will you arrest the pastor of the church? Or will you actually arrest a member of that church for accusing you wrongly? Are you going to sue them for defamation of character? Because to me, it was something else. Why the interrogation was actually going on in that church that particular night, it wasn't just me, my friend, and then probably the youth president that was interrogating us. The entire choir members and all the instrumentalists were there watching us, listening to us. So you can imagine what would have happened if that incident was actually outside the church, maybe probably in a mall or in a marketplace or anywhere in the school. You know what would have happened? Before we say Jack, they would have given us the beating of our life before taking us to the police station. Because it was a direct accusation. You both are the people holding the phone. Please release it to us and then we'll allow you go. That was the exact word that was used. So I want to get your own comments. Let me get your thought on the comment section. If you are actually in my shoes or in our shoes that day, what are you going to do? Are you going to arrest the church members that actually laid this allegation against you, or you are going to sue the entire church? Let me get your thought on the comment section. I am Anointed Israel. God bless you.